mean, it's well enough now to throw out any, injury problems. It didn't have an effect during the game.
What I think he has is a torn labrum. I've dealt with that before in my career, and it is very painful. I had to have surgery, and I was out for like 4 months. I think he's dealing with that.
Welcome back. Apparently, you just heard TV doctor Tracy McGrady, MD, because he did correctly from television diagnose PG-13 shoulder injury all the way back on April 16th. So shouts to Tracy for being able to.
I'm not surprised.
I don't know, right? Maybe
not
now he's going to start diagnosing. I think that kid has chickenpox. He can just do anyone from TV from now on. All right, we did learn, in fact, on Tuesday, Paul George underwent rotator cuff surgery. It is to repair that partially torn tendon in his right shoulder. Expectation is it's going to take him out even through the start of preseason training camp, league sources telling ESPN. So, Nick Friedell, is that something, nothing, or everything?
The injury is something, Rach, but the reality is this isn't really going to mean anything at all in the grand scheme of things. So it's nothing to me because I just don't think the Thunder are good enough. Paul George is an awesome player. He was playing at MVP level when he's healthy. But this group collectively is not what we thought they were going to be as far as a potential push to the Warriors in the West.
I'm going to say it's nothing, Rach. I mean, he has enough time to get in shape.
Right.
He's going to have it before. He's going to still be able to participate in preseason. It's no big deal. I mean, they're trying to make an excuse for his play. If you're out there, you're not hurt. I mean, obviously he was banged up, but going into a season healthy is the best feeling, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, look, you can be out. You want the guy to be out there even playing hurt, right? And trying to help his team.
Only in the playoffs.
It's still, I mean, you still can say, hey, this is the reason. His shooting clearly fell off a little bit of a ledge,
yes,
right?
No question.
And we all knew he had something bad with the shoulder, and this is why. I am interested, to Nick's point, what else Sam Presti does this offseason. Because Russell Westbrook is not the same player that he was maybe during his MVP season. He has adjusted in some ways since then as he's aged and lost some things from his game. He has not adjusted in all ways, and we'll have to see if he's willing to do that this summer. And then they need more shooting around him. So if both of those things happen, Paul George is still going to be your best player on the team and could be a huge weapon when he's healthy. If it doesn't, to your point, Nick, I don't know how much matters. So we'll have to see. Let's move on to the Sixers, though. With 4.5 minutes left in the game, the Sixers down by 34 points. Cameras catching Embiid looking at the stat sheet. Is this something, nothing, or everything? I'm always surprised that people make a big deal of this.
It's not a big deal. At timeouts or at the end of quarters, media or PR people bring at least 5 or 6 stat sheets to the coaches. They want to check minutes, fouls, attempts, all kind of stuff. I've seen a lot of players check their turnovers, check their attempts. Maybe they need to stop shooting as many threes so they don't make them. A lot of players do. It's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal at all. To Stack's point, it happens constantly. It's just with Embiid, it's always bad optics.
Right.
Always, go back into the beginning of the playoffs. He's looking at the phone with a mirror. You're kind of like, what is going on?
But what is the implication that he's too wrapped up in his individual stats or something? Like, what are people upset about here?
They
Why is more information about
the game? It's
always
always
but that's about the game.
But
that's what's going on in the game. Here's a piece of paper that is telling you a summary of everything that's going on in the game that you might not have seen.
When you get beat by 30 rates, you want to look at that to see exactly how you got beat by 30 and what I'm doing wrong. And that's what he's doing right now. We got beat by 30. I missed this many shots.
Right, look at his face.
I got scored on this many times.
Look at that face.
We
that
had
face
this many
is not
turnovers.
a happy man.
God. Ben hasn't taken a jump shot yet? Really? Oh, my goodness. I will be looking at this stat sheet, too, frustrated.
Right? I don't understand. This is a level of nitpicking that people are doing. I don't understand. What more do you want from him? Oh, no, I'm not paying attention to what's going on in the game at all.
Not lose by 30, exactly.
Okay, if that is the problem, that is the problem.
Yes.
It is not that he's looking at a piece of paper to tell you about the game that you're playing, and people are like, no, pay more attention to, I don't know, the game
what's
that's on the
the
piece of paper
sheet?
in front of you. Anyway, take a look at this clip of ESPN's #2 NBA draft prospect, Ja Morant, dunking all over some dude. Now, Brad Beal tweeted in response to this dunk with a 4-letter word that starts with an H, and it's not sheesh. Is it staged, do you guys think? Does it matter if it's staged? Do you care?
Well, first of all, I know that the guys jumping the block a shot not even get picked in LA Fitness. First of all, that guy. He's not even getting picked at Lifetime, no league, okay? This guy just a crash dummy, okay? And it's good to see Ja Morant working on his game and playing basketball and still around the gyms and stuff like that right now because that shows his hunger, but definitely staged.
Sage.
I think my man guard just passed out again in his office. Please, if we don't get Zion, at least let us get Morant to pair up with everything we got. But
yes.
It's awesome to see. It shows the athleticism, but it just makes all NBA players, executives drool at what could be for their team.
Right. And of course, it's like the natural evolution, right? This summer, we saw all the workout videos of the pro players, right? And a lot of them seem to be really designed to make the guy look good, like he was really sweating and working hard, and you never saw the misses. And I think Damian Lillard, right, made the funny kind of answer video where he was like showing himself in full body armor and the whole thing. So now we've gone on to dunks that may or may not be dunks.